Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Methodology Maths by Pratik Rovasa. Today we will learn about the last exercise which board has permitted, from which the questions may be asked. That is 3.6 of chapter number 3, 10th standard NCERT book, pair of linear equations in two variables. After this there is one more optional exercise which I will be doing on my channel, so stay tuned for that also. But this is the official which board is given the permission to ask the questions for. There are some important types of questions. Now for them you have to understand specific type of method only. First of all, the variables cannot be in the denominator. So if the variables cannot be in the denominator, we have to do something so that they become in the numerator. LCM is not the answer to this question. So let us find out how. Okay, so let us start our first question of 3.6. That is 1 upon 2x plus 1 by 3y is equals to 2. Now, as you can see in this equation, x and y are in the denominator. 2 and 3 are in the denominator also, but we don't have to consider, or we have to take any tension regarding those numbers in the denominator. The main problem is x and y are in the denominator. If x and y are in the denominator, I take LCM, then what will happen in the denominator? It will become xy. That is more difficult to solve. So what should be done so that this x and y get converted to something which is easier to solve? What if we take, let a, I take another variable. This a is actually a reciprocal of x, that is 1 by x, and similarly b as 1 by y. B is reciprocal of y. By taking a as 1 by x and b as 1 by y, what will happen is this 1 upon x will become a, and as there was 2 in the denominator, so this will be a by 2. 1 by y will become b plus b, and 3 was in the denominator, is equals to 2. That means the equation which was having x and y as variables, we converted them to a and b. Now why we are doing this, why we are learning this? Because as we will see in the word problems, such type of sums can also, such type of equations can also be formed by real life examples in which variables would come in the denominator. If the variables would have been come in the denominator, then what should we do? That is this practice we are doing right now here. No doubt we have to find x and y only. This a and b are just the temporary variables right now. We have to find x and y only. In the last step we will see how to find x and y. This is, we will take LCM. LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So it will become 3a plus 2b whole upon 6 equals to 2. This 6 will go multiply over this side. So 3a plus 2b equals to 12. This is my first equation. This is my first equation. The second was 1 by 3x plus 1 by 2y is equals to 13 by 6. As we have already said that 1 by x is a, so I will rewrite this equation as a by 3 plus b by 2 equals to 13 by 6. I have taken 1 by x as a and 1 by y as b. So this equation is formed. Again taking LCM. So 3 and 2, the LCM will be 6. So 2a plus 3b whole upon 6 equals to 13 by 6. As you can see, 6 and 6 in the denominator, both the sides, we can cut it out. We can cut this 2 6 only if both the sides have common denominator 6. If only one term is having 6 on the left hand side, the second term is not having 6 in the denominator, then you cannot cut. The 6 was the common denominator for both the terms. That's why we cut it. Okay. If you didn't understood this step, do one thing. Take 6 in the right hand side. Here 6 was getting divided. On this side it will get multiplied. Then 6 and 6 in the numerator and denominator will get easily cancelled out. You can do that sum also. So your second equation becomes two a plus 3b equals to 13. This becomes your second equation. Now, if I want to solve this equation, I am following elimination method. To eliminate, see first equation and second equation. I can do, see, a and a. This is 3, this is 2. B also 2, 3. So no doubt in both the equations, none of the variable was having same coefficient. So what should we do? So let us make B same. 2 and 3, the LCM of the coefficients. What is the coefficient of B? 2 and 3. The LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So the first equation will get multiplied with 3. The second equation will get multiplied with 2. And then both the variables are having same sign. Both are positive. Here B is also positive. Here B also positive. So if both the variables are positive, in elimination, we will subtract them. So multiplying equation number 1 by 3 and equation number 2 by 2 and subtracting the equations. So by then subtracting the equation, the first will be get multiplied by 3, so 9a plus 6b equals to 36. This will be my first equation. Second will be, this will get multiplied by 2, 4a plus 6b equals to 26. This will get subtracted. In subtraction, all the sign will change. Minus, minus, minus. This will cancel out. 9a minus 4a is 5a. 36 minus 26 is equals to 10. I'll get a equals to 2. If a is equals to 2, what was a? A was 1 by x. What was a? A was 1 by x. So substituting that value of a, what will get? 1 by x equals to 2. Through this, we will get x equals to 1 by 2. So we got the value of x. Now to find b, to find y, we should know b. So using the value of a, I will substitute in any one of the equation. I will find the value of b. So let us find the value of b. So substituting now. Substituting value of a in equation number, let us take 1. In equation number 1, 3 multiplied by 2 plus 2 into b equals to 12. 3 into 2, that is 6, plus 2 into b equals to 12. The 6 will go on that side, get subtracted. So 2b will be equals to 6. 2 will get divided. So b will be equals to 3. After getting b, we have to find y. So 1 by y will be 3. That will give us y equals to 1 by 3. So without taking LCM of x, y and y in the first equation, in these two equations, we can find the value of x and y by an alternate method, which is much easier, and we have learned this now. In the second question, 2 by root x plus 3 by root y is equals to 2 is given to us. Now the variable is under root. So we will take, let 1 by root x is equals to a and 1 by root y equals to b. That root sign should be considered in a. Okay, that should be considered in a, and that root sign of y should be considered in b. So substituting these values, we will get 2a plus 3b equals to 2. 2a plus 3b equals to 2. This is my first equation. The second equation is 4 by root x minus 9 by root y equals to minus 1. This is my second equation given to me. So root x, I know what is 1 by root x? A. So this will become 4a minus 9b equals to minus 1. This is the second equation. Now, I will concentrate on the variable having different sign. Here b was positive, b was negative. Why I am concentrating on that? So that my elimination method becomes easier if I simply add them. So as you can see, the coefficient of b is 3 and the coefficient of b is 9. If I multiply the first equation by 3, so multiplying equation number 1 by 3, and second equation, it has not to be multiplied with any number because it is already having 9 and the sign of both the variables are different, so we have to just add them. And adding equation 1 and 2, so we will get, I am multiplying this 3, so 6a plus 9b equals to 6. This as it is, 4a minus 9b equals to minus 1. We have to add them, so this will get cancelled out. This will be 10a equals to 6 minus 1 will be equals to 5. This 10 will come in the denominator. A equals to 5 by 10, that is 1 by 2. Students commit a mistake by writing a equals to 10 by 5. Please pay attention, 10 is going on that side, so 5 upon 10 will come, that is 1 by 2. Now we got a. From a, we have to find x. What was a? 1 by root x. This was a 1 by root x. To find root x, we will reciprocal it. So root x will come in the numerator. This 2 will also come in the numerator. So root x will be equals to 2. Root x will be equals to 2. If I want to find x, I have to square this side. If I want to square this side, the right hand should also be squared. Therefore, x will be equals to 4. To remove the square root sign, we have to square the left hand side. If we are squaring the left hand side, the right hand side should also be squared. Now using the value of a, first we will find the value of b. So substituting the value of a, in equation number, let me put in the equation number 1. So 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 plus 3b equals to 2. 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 plus 3b equals to 2. So this will be 2 cancel. Answer is 1 plus 3b equals to 2. This 1 will get on the right hand side, will get subtracted. So 3b will be equals to 1. So b will be equals to 1 by 3. You got the value of b. Using b, you can find the value of y. What was b? 1 by root y. So b was 1 by root y. So by reciprocating, root y will be equals to 3. We have to find the value of y. So squaring both the sides, y will be equals to 9. So this were the values of x and y. The third question now can be done by you. There is only x in the denominator. If only x in the denominator, only take 1 by x as a, remain y as it is. Now I'll jump my question to the fourth one. So if I'm clear, third question you have to do by yourself. Only take 1 by x equals to a, because y is already in the numerator. Don't take convert into b. Find the value of y and a. After finding a, find x. In the same manner we did in the first and the second sum. So let me do the fourth question. My first equation is 5 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon y minus 2 equals to 2. Till now, in all the questions, the denominators were monomial. X, 2x, root x. So, when the denominators were only monomials, we took 1 by x as a, 1 by y as b. But now the denominators are binomials. If the denominators are binomials, we have to be we have to take care that we cannot take only 1 by x as a and 1 by y as b, because whole denominator is binomial. We cannot differentiate into 1 by x and 1 by y. So now the whole denominator has to be taken as a. So let 1 upon x minus 1 equals to a and 1 upon y minus 2 equals to b. If the denominators are binomial, directly take the whole binomial as a and binomial as b. Substituting this, we will get 5a plus b equals to 2. This is my first equation. Second equation given to us is 6 upon x minus 1 minus 3 upon y minus 2 equals to 1. Pay attention clearly. The denominators in the first equation is same to the denominator of second equation. It will never change, because if it is x minus 1 over here and they forget to give x minus 1 over here, then the problem will be a. Okay, so a will be same. This will become 6a minus 3b equals to 1. Always remember that it will be always 1 by x minus 1. If there is a denominator of binomial in the first equation, the same will be in the second equation. Same to same. There will no change if it's a binomial. So this becomes your second equation. Again, see the variable having different sign. B is having different sign. To make them, to eliminate b, the first equation has to be multiplied with 3. So multiplying equation number 1 by 3, and then we have to add or subtract. The signs are different, so we have to add. And add equation number 1 and 2. So this will become 15a plus 3b equals to 6. 6a minus 3b equals to 1. We have to add them, so this will get cancel out. Sorry. By multiplying the first equation with 3 and second equation with we don't have to multiply it, because b and b were having same coefficient. The b was having 1 over here, so it will become 3b, and it was already having 3b. One was positive, one was negative, so we will add them. But if we add them, we don't need to change the sign. 15 plus 6 will become 21a equals to 6 plus 1 will become 7. This 21 will come in the denominator. So a will be 7 upon 21, that is 1 by 3. We got a. To find x, we substitute the value of a first, we take it. So 1 upon x minus 1 will be 1 by 3. Doing the reciprocal, x minus 1 will be equals to 3. This will give 1 will come in the right hand side, so x equals to 4. As we got x value, using a we will find b, and using b we will find y. So let us find b first. So substituting value of a in let me do in equation 1. You can do in any equation. I am doing in equation 1 because it will become easier for us. 5 multiplied by 1 by 3 plus b equals to 2. This will be 5 into 1 by 3, that is 5 by 3, plus b equals to 2. This 5 by 3 will go on the right hand side, it will become minus 5 by 3. So b equals to 2 minus 5 by 3. Don't reciprocal it. It is not getting multiplied, so that you can go over there and do reciprocal. 5 by 3 was getting added, so when it will move to the right hand side, it will get subtracted. So this will be taking LCM. 6 minus 5 by 3. This LCM will be 3, so this will become 1 by 3. So b also comes out to 1 by 3. What was value of b? 1 upon y minus 2 equals to 1 by 3. Therefore, reciprocaling y minus 2 equal to 3, this 2 will go on that side, so y equals to 5. So hope so you understood how to do this sum. Now fifth sum. See, I know fifth sum is not easy, but similar sum is 6-1. So I will be doing 6-1 because in sixth sum there is one extra step ahead of fifth sum. So I will be doing sixth sum and you will understand the fifth sum, and you will able to solve it by yourself. Sixth sum, 6x plus 3y equals to 6xy. The first equation given to us is 6x plus 3y equals to 6xy. First of all, you can see 3 is common, so first cut 3 common, so 2x plus y equals to 6xy. This 3 will come in the denominator, so 2x plus y will be equals to 2xy. 3 got divided, 6 divided by 3 is always equals to 2. Now the main thing is this xy. We will take xy in the denominator, or better thing, divide all the terms by xy. Divide all the 3 terms we are seeing by xy. Therefore, 2x by xy plus y by xy equals to 2xy by xy. If you divide both the side with the same term, the answer would be same. On the right hand side, xy will cancel out. Here see, in the first term it is x upon xy. So x will cancel out. In this term, y will cancel out. So what will remain? 2 upon y plus 1 upon x equals to 2. Now, need not to say how to solve this. 1 by x equals to a, 1 by y equals to b. I am not solving this, but you know how to solve from this step. Let us take second question. 2x plus 4y equals to 5xy. This was our second equation. Nothing is common, so directly dividing all the terms by xy. If I divide all the terms by xy, will be 2x by xy plus 4y by xy equals to 5xy by xy. Why I am dividing all the terms with xy? Because we have to remove this xy in the right hand side. If you will not remove xy in the right hand side, you will not be able to solve this. So this xy will cancel out, but in this equation x will cancel, in this y will cancel out. So this will be 2 by y plus 4 by x, there is x remaining over there, equals to 5. 1 by x equals to a, 1 by y equals to b. Now you will be able to solve this for a and b. After finding the answer for a and b, find the value of x and y as we did in the first and second sum. So from this step it will be easier. Why I did not do the fifth one? In fifth question, you can see already they have divided xy. So in the first equation, in the first term 7x by xy, in the second term 2y by xy. Likewise, they have already divided what was here. So in the sixth there was extra step, but in the fifth there was no extra step. Directly you can divide both the terms by xy. If there is one common denominator, then you can divide the denominator with both the terms, not only one term, both the terms. So it will become 7x by xy minus 2y by xy. Understood? And the second equation, 8x by xy plus 7 by xy, and then you will convert 1 by x equals to a, 1 by y equals to b in similar manner. I am writing the first few steps of fifth question so that you may understand properly. So this was the first equation. I am just explaining this first equation. Second equation तो आपको समझाने की जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ेगी. ये जो ऑलरेडी डिनोमिनेटर xy है उसको इंडिविजुअली अप्लाई कर दीजिए. So 7x upon xy minus 2y by xy. If there is a common denominator of a binomial, this denominator can be individually applied to both the terms and it will convert this to this. X cancel, y cancel, this will become 7 by y and this will become minus 2 by x equals to 5. Now you know what to do. 1 by x equals to a, 1 by y equals to b, that form, and you will be able to find it. Okay, the second equation I am not doing because the same thing you have to do with the second equation. Now from 7th and 8th, again 8th is a step ahead of 7th, so I will be doing 8th one. 7th can be done as homework. Now as you can see, the equation given to us in 8th question is 1 upon 3x plus y plus 1 upon 3x minus y equals to 3 by 4. Please pay attention, this is a tricky sum. In the denominator there are two variables in the binomial. In the denominator there are two variables in the binomial form. So you cannot do anything, you have to just take it as 1 by a and 1 by b. So let 1 upon 3x plus y equals to a and 1 upon 3x minus y equals to b. So this will become a plus b equals to 3 by 4. This 4 will get multiplied over here. So 4a plus 4b equals to 3. This is your first equation. Now, if you focus on the second equation, it is given that 1 by 2 into 3x plus y plus, not plus, sorry, minus 1 by 2 into 3x minus y equals to minus 1 by 8. As you can see, 3x plus y and 3x minus y are already given in the brackets. They are given in the bracket means they were same as a and b. First and second equation has the same denominators. So this term will become a by 2 minus this term will become b by 2 equals to minus 1 by 8. As there is no need of taking LCM, this will be a minus b by 2 equals to minus 1 by 8. This 2 will go in the numerator on the right hand side. A minus b equals to minus 2 by 8. This would get cancelled out. 2 1s are 2 4s are. Now this 4 will get multiplied in the numerator. This ये 4 जो denominator में है, this will go in the numerator. So this will become 4a minus 4b equals to minus 1. This 4 will get multiplied with both the terms. This is your second equation. If you can see both the equations, you can see there is the b. b is having same coefficient and their signs are also opposite. One is positive, one is negative. So no need to multiply any equation. Directly you can add them. The b will get eliminated. Therefore, adding equation 1 and 2, 4a plus 4b equals to 3, 4a minus 4b equals to minus 1. This will cancel out. This will be 4a plus 4a, that is 8a. 3 minus 1 will be 2. So a will be equals to 2 upon 8, that is 1 by 4. This is your a. A comes out to be 1 by 4. Now a, what was a? 1 upon 3x plus y equals to 1 by 4. Now 1 by 3x plus y is 1 by 4. So taking reciprocal, this will convert to 3x plus y equals to 4. This will become my third equation. Since there are two variables still over there, we cannot solve this. This will become my third equation. Now, using the value of a, I will find b. Substituting value of a in equation number 1. So 4 multiplied by 1 by 4 plus 4b equals to 3. This 4 cancel out. This is 1 by 1 plus 4b equals 3. After cancelling 4 don't write 0 over here. There is 1 remaining over here. This 1 will go on that side. So 4b will be equals to 2. 1 will go on that side and get subtracted. So 2 by 4, that is equals to 1 by 2. This is the value of b. What is b? 1 upon 3x minus y is my b. Here it is written. Taking reciprocal, so 3x minus y equals to 2. This we got the fourth equation. Now see third and fourth equation. They both have same variables. Again visualize that y is having the coefficient same and the sign is also different. Therefore, adding equation number 3 and 4, we will get 3x plus y equals to 4 and 3x minus y equals to 2. Adding them will become 6x equals to 6. Therefore, x will be equals to 1. Substituting x equals to 1, we got x equals to 1. Substituting value of x in equation number 3. So 3 multiplied by 1 plus y equals to 4. So 3 plus y equals to 4. 3 will go on that side. Answer would be 1. So these are all type of different type of sums which were given to us in the form of equations directly, and we have learned how to solve them. So till today we have learned how to solve these type of equations. In the next class we will go with the word problems of this exercise 3.6. so don't forget to subscribe my channel and click the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever the next video is pops in. So that's all for today. We'll continue with the next period onwards with the word problems of 3.6.